Okay. We ready?
4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go! I love country because it's real.
It's just my lifestyle.
It's who I am.
That's what country is.
It's about family. It's about America.
It's Britt on the road.
From the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo.
Let me show you how a country girl gets it done, y'all.
You're on with Britt Bailey.
And we're live. Eric, how are you?
I'm good, Britt. How are you doing?
Oh, man, I am good. It's been a hot minute since we've been able to do a StreamYard here.
I know, but it's always fun. I'm glad to be back. So,
yeah, definitely. You have been really busy. Like, I have been watching you all over social media. You have been doing all sorts of stuff.
I swear I got to keep myself busy all the time. Like, if I have any sitting time, it's just more thinking time. And like more thinking time means like not always good things. It's like, what do I do, this or that? I just got to go for it. So,
yeah. Well, I tell you, you've been busy not only at home, but you've been busy with songs and you've been busy doing all sorts of stuff. What's kind of been one of those things that have kind of kept you out of the mindset of, you know, being in quarantine?
Definitely songwriting. You know, I've been writing down, you know, lyrics or like voice memos this whole time during this season of quarantine that we're in, you know.
Season, and, I like how you put that.
It'll pass. I promise. Yes. I'm optimistic. I'm always doing music stuff, man. Like I'm either sitting down at the piano and coming up with some melody that I might use in a writing session here and there. I've had a few writing sessions during this time, so it's been cool to keep putting songs in the pipeline ready to push out next year. So
yeah. Well, and speaking of songs, you have quite a few songs that you've already put out, and there was your song Raised. Now, tell me a little bit about this song.
Yeah, so this song it's fun. It's a lot of energy. You know, I wrote it with two of my buddies who both grew up on farms like me. I grew up on a little corn and soybean farm in central Illinois. So it's all about how I was raised and maybe a few stories that may or may not have happened, I'll say. But you know, the three of us got together. I wrote it with my buddy Stone and Matt McClure, and you know, we all kind of just started throwing out stories of us growing up as kids on farms. And for me, that was like, you know, riding on a John boat, or, you know, later in life, drinking Busch Light and having fun and just loving every day above the dirt in the Midwest. So
definitely. Now, I know a little side note here. I heard from somebody that you do almost all of your videos that you put together.
I do. I kind of grew up, I had a knack for like making homemade movies as a kid. Mm-hmm. I'd steal my mom's camcorder. She didn't like that because I never put it in the same spot as always with me. But I would go make homemade movies and like ask my brothers to like star in them and stuff. And like, I don't know, it was kind of a little, you know, younger part of me. And I always had that sort of like, I loved entertainment, like music, movies, and loved how movies were made. And I think that kind of stuck with me when I moved to Nashville, because I was, you know, always building my brand and doing that stuff. So, and no one should know your brand better than yourself, you know? So
very true.
Kind of threw a bunch of stuff together. My wife and I actually recorded that Raised music video. She was the magic behind the iPhone.
Nice.
And we went up to the farm one day and got some cool footage. So
cool. Well, we have just a little clip of it here. We'll let everybody see.
Yeah, hit me with that.
Raised on biscuits and gravy, that brick church is saved, where the choir sings, oh, hallelujah. Raised way off the interstate, with tractors and hay, hey, hey. I love the sunshine, love the rain, every day above the dirt's a damn good day. That's how I was raised.
Now you got to tell me a little bit into there. Was that on you guys' property or where was that at?
It was on my family's farm up in
Okay.
Illinois, a little small town, little 300 person town, and we farm corn and soybeans outside of it. And we own a greenhouse business too. So that last scene there was me kicking up dirt in the greenhouse during wintertime. So
Sure. So was this filmed over numerous seasons or was it just basically one time when you were out there?
Honestly, it was filmed in December of last year.
Really? Oh, wow.
Yes. We were blessed with some amazing weather. Like my wife and I went home for the holidays, and we usually spend time on my parents' farm, which is central Illinois, and then her parents are 3 hours north of near Chicago.
Okay.
And so we stopped at my parents' farm. We were like, okay, we have 2 or 3 days on the farm to hang out with family. So let's spend like one of those days to shoot some scenes for a music video. And we had the most amazing weather. The snow was just about melted and it looked like springtime.
It did. I mean, that's why I kind of wondered, because a couple of the scenes you can definitely see in the field and stuff. It looked a little bit more like spring and there was some green. And I'm like, wait, but the greenhouse has nothing in it. So is that winter or is it not?
Yeah, it was crazy, man. And then we threw a little bit of some stock footage in there, which probably was the green, like the hay and everything, and the alfalfa getting cut. So yeah, that was, we had to fill in some stuff that we had to fill some voids.
Well, I mean, in the middle of December in Illinois, it's kind of, it's like the Midwest all the way around. Yeah. You can't actually have absolutely everything at that point. So
no, you can't.
Yeah. So was there any spot in there that you were like, yeah, this, no matter what, this is a spot that I want to have in that video?
Man. Okay. So there was a scene. With the diner. It was the opening scene, I think.
Yep.
It was my mom and I having breakfast, biscuits and gravy.
Oh, really?
Like she always made biscuits and gravy when we were kids, and I loved it. And so we picked the diner like right next to my hometown to be that scene. And the servers and the waitresses were like giving us looks like, what are we doing? Like, they were kind of getting nosy and stuff.
Instagram
cool.
famous.
Like, do you mind? Yeah. But it was called The Restaurant, and it's been there forever. Like in high school, we went there to eat, and I don't know, it just brings back memories when I go there, which is cool. But of course the farm, like no doubt.
Yeah.
And having all that, those are my roots, and that's the family farm. So.
Oh yeah. Well, and especially with the song of being raised. I mean, it's such a good hometown song and so relatable. I mean, it feels like it was lived by everybody that's grown up on a farm.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what we hope, and if you've ever, anyone who's ever been to a farm, or like, you don't have to be raised on a farm, but hopefully, you can kind of see how folks are raised on a farm, and come on and join us,
Exactly. Now you've got another song that that came out right after that, not that long after that, and that's Sometimes Late at Night. Tell me a little bit about this song.
Yeah, Sometimes Late at Night. I put that one out, and it was actually written for my wife's and my wedding back in 2018, and the whole song came about, I wrote it with my buddies Tony and Matt, and Tony sort of had these ideas flowing through his head, and I was like, I love that. Like, I love the lyrics that he was kind of putting out, and he only had lyrics written and just a few lines here and there, and I just come out with it, just started playing this piano melody, and it worked with it. And so, we come back to finish the song like a little while later, and I sit down and I'm like, y'all, I want to hit you with this idea of using this song for my wife's and my first dance.
Oh, wow.
I want to surprise her. Yeah. And so I surprised her at the Country Music Hall of Fame is where we got married. So it's a very special place for both of us, because she, her grandpa was in a country duo back in the day called Homer and Jethro.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And he's in the Hall of Fame. His plaque's just right there. We got married right in front of it. And it was a beautiful moment.
Cool. Oh, yeah. Well, we have a little clip from what you put together for that video, too.
Awesome.
I got a heart full of dreams and fears. You say I worry, say I think too much. I don't believe I can take it here in a world without your touch. For everything that's
such a good song. I'm guessing that she was pretty surprised with that one.
Yeah, she definitely was. I remember the moment, like, whenever we walked out onto the dance floor and our original first dance song, Can't Help Falling in Love, which we both, that was the original song. It wasn't playing, and this other song was playing. DJ announces it, the groom's got a special surprise for the bride. And then like she was like so surprised and like just stood there for a moment. And then we start dancing, and then she was just moving to it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Every little girl's dream come true right there. That's very cool. Well, and now moving forward just a little bit, you have something that just came out for Christmas.
I did.
Tell me about it.
I'm so excited. I love this song. It's one of my favorites I've written. This one's called Christmas Morning, and I wrote it with my buddies Matt McClure and Kyle Jacobs. And the song actually came about in the writing room. We sat down one day, and Kyle had this idea of writing a song called Christmas Morning.
Okay.
And when you hear the title Christmas Morning, you probably guess it's
Christmas.
normal Christmas, right? Yeah. And so it ended up being kind of an all year round love song, Christmas song, with the idea that waking up next to your loved one is a gift every day, 365.
Huh?
And I know waking up next to my wife, I think, okay, sun shines through the blinds. I just hear the lyrics going through my head every day. So I hope folks can like play this song all year round, which is what I'm hoping. So
yeah.
But
well, let's go ahead, and you just put together a lyric video for this one.
Yeah. Yep.
Very cool. All right.
I'm excited. Thank you.
Waking up to you, girl, it's like Christmas morning, 365, yeah, you're a gift I get to open. When the sun shines through the blinds, my eyes can't believe what I'm holding. Waking up to you, girl, it's like Christmas morning.
It is. It really is one of those songs that it says Christmas in it, but it doesn't typical Christmas. Let's put it that way, but it works.
Yeah. I want to challenge everybody to kind of just play it like, I don't know, play it as many times as you can around Christmas time, but definitely like play it like in April or something, or like Christmas in July or something. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. It's very, very cool. And it's so awesome. You just released it so people can get it. Where are all the spots that people can get your music?
All streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, all that good stuff. I'm excited to be putting out a couple songs over the next year. We're trying to put out a song like every couple weeks to kind of just keep things flowing and stuff. And Christmas Morning was one of those songs that we just put out. So y'all go get them.
Perfect. That sounds great. Well, I appreciate you hopping on and joining me with being part of the brew crew, your Britt's Morning Brew crew. So I appreciate it.
Thanks, Britt.
Yeah. Have a great time. And we look forward to having you on again soon.
See you guys.
That's what we do. That's what we love.
Love it.
That was another On the Road exclusive with Britt.
That's perfect. We'll take it.
Social butterfly.
I can't believe this thing went viral. On 93.9 The Country Moose.